Hey y'all, so I'm back again with another reading for y'all, with another pick a card reading with another video. And I hope everybody is doing great. Welcome back if you've been around. It's good to have y'all back, and welcome here to my channel. If you're new, I'm Donnescha, okay? And hopefully you subscribe if you like this video. It'd be really wonderful to have you here. Now y'all, I do have a piece of gum in my mouth, so if I sound a little bit funny or I be chewing here and there, I'm sorry about that if it becomes distracting. I'm going to try not to chew too much, but I just put this in my mouth, so I don't want to spit it out. That's a waste of gum, okay? Now, this video is related to your future spouse, and this is requested, and I just want to send an apology to the person who been requesting me this. Like, they've been requesting me this, like, over a year ago, literally, and I thought I wrote this request down. I thought I did, but I guess just like at that point in time, like a lot of stuff was going on and I forgot really. And so this is going to be, how are you different from your future spouse's previous partners? Okay. So this is in no way, shape, or form to bash your future spouse's previous partners. Like, I'm not going to bash these people, even if it sounds like I am sometime, or like this, that, and the third. But that's not the intention of this video. It's just to get some information on, what makes you different from their previous partners or partner, okay? And y'all, excuse my shirt. It may have a bit of bleach stains on it, okay? I got many lounge around shirts. Well, this one, and y'all know the iconic blue shirt I got. Them my lounge around shirts, and this one I was cleaning the bathroom and I bleached it really, really bad, like when I was using the bleach. And so, if you see some stains on it, it's just bleach stains. I ain't dirty or nothing. I be taking baths and stuff like that, okay? Let me stop playing. But yeah, let's get into the group selection. So group one is going to be the Ace of Hearts, and hopefully it's not too dark in here for y'all, but I like the way this is looking here, okay? That's the Ace of Hearts group one. Group two, the Ten of Hearts. I'm holding them up again. Group three, the Nine of Hearts. And I didn't do this on purpose. They all came out as hearts when I shuffled them out of the cards. So that's interesting. Group one, the Ace of Hearts. Group two, the Ten of Hearts. And group three, the Nine of Hearts. Okay? Ace of Hearts, group one. Group two, Ten of Hearts. Group three, Nine of Hearts. Give it a pause. Take your time when making a selection. Do not rush. You can pick more than one group if you would like to, or it makes sense to just pick one for this particular group, but you can pick more than one sometimes. Groups connect. But just keep in mind, this is general reading, so not everything will resonate with everybody out there as it is for a collective. So take whatever feels right for you and lead them other messages to other people. You do not have to accept none of these messages. You can reject them. And with that being said, let's get started with group number one. Okay. Hello and welcome to everybody who selected group one. You guys picked the Ace of Hearts. Okay. Hopefully it's not too dark in here. I like the way that this looks to, I'm not turning that light brighter than that. Okay. But yeah, hopefully it's not too dark. That's why I kind of like got the light coming in from the sun. And again, like I said in the intro, this is in no way, shape, or form to bash the future spouse's previous partners. It's just to see what makes you different from them. Okay, if it sounds like I'm bashing them, that's not my intention, okay? We have Companion coming through here. Companion, loyalty and unselfishness. You probably can't see this, but regardless, I'm intuitively reading this, but it seems like one of the main things that makes you different is that you seem to be loyal. You'll be more like a friend to them than, their previous partners or partner. Okay, you'll be more loyal. You'll be like a friend. So maybe in their previous relationships or relationship, they didn't give time like They didn't get time to like grow and have like a foundation with them. Maybe they just rushed into these relationships or relationship. Okay. So you'll be like their best friend. They never had that before, unless they just never had it before, regardless of the foundation their previous relationships was built up off of. You'll be more like a friend. And it seems like you somebody who's loyal, who can keep, whatever conversations you and your partner have between y'all, you and your spouse have between y'all two, right? Maybe they had an ex who blabbered their mouth a lot, discussed when they had a disagreement with their family or with their friends and stuff like that, right? Yeah, so companion is friend, sidekick, right arm, consort, loyalty, tediousness. I don't think that's what that is. It might be a different word. I might be pronouncing that wrong. I know that's not what that is. Unselfishness. Yeah, so you seem to be someone who's not selfish. Maybe, their previous partner was really, like, selfish or didn't take their feelings into consideration. You seem to be more supportive. Support their endeavors and whatever they got going on, right? When they never really had that support from, their previous partner or partners. So you guys will have that friendship, that bond between each other. They never had that before. We have the Star. I know some of y'all might be mad because you can't really see the cards because it's kind of dark. Ten of Wands. Ten of Swords. The Page of Cups. Yeah, you'll be there to support them, to give them hope and have faith. Like, I feel like their previous partner or partners never really, I feel like I want to say partner for this person, so they probably only had one serious relationship. Regardless if they had other relationships, they probably don't consider them other relationships, but this one specific person did not support them at all. And none of their endeavors in their life, nothing they wanted to do, they kind of sent a lot of disencouragement to them instead of encouraging them in some sort of way. I don't know if it was due to just not wanting them to succeed because they wasn't succeeding in life, or just not wanting them to move up in life and stuff like that just because they wasn't moving up, or it was just something like they stabbed them in the back a lot. This is the Ten of Swords here. Or they betrayed them in some type of way. Five of Swords coming through here. And they seemed like they was really unloyal. Not to bash this person, but that's what's coming through here. Then we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck here and the King at the bottom of this deck. And it's both leader energies, right? Leadership energies. So I feel as though instead of there being like, I feel like this person has like King energy, leadership energy, has authority energy. They take charge or whatever. And I feel as though they will feel like you're their match in a way to where, or you will let them lead. Maybe it was more like competition with their ex as well, which is why it felt like they didn't support them when they were winning and stuff like that, right? They just felt like they was doing everything on their own, when it's going to be opposite with you. Like, you're going to support them. You're going to, take some of the weight off of their shoulder. You're going to lead sometimes, right? If you understand what I'm saying. Then we have the Page of Cups. They feel like they can confide in you about all types of things. They feel like they can open up to you about how they feel inside. When they really, what is I'm doing with this deck? When they really couldn't do that with their ex. So it's always, I'm hearing it always was like a competition. It always was like a battle. We have the King of Pentacles. I'm hearing you let me be a man, or you let me be a woman, but you let me take charge, right? Yeah, it feels like you will put them on top or make them feel on top when their ex never really made them feel like that. I'm really sorry if y'all can't see this, but it's the King of Pentacles, okay? It's really not about seeing the cards. It's really about feeling the energy. The Three of Wands. Instead of, you know how you have that little saying, it's us against the world. It always felt like it was them against each other. That's what they're saying. Like, it always felt like we was against each other. We were battling out who can outdo who. When I don't want competition, I wanted a partner, right? And they felt just really rejected. Like, they feel like their partner rejected, them in a way. Like, they feel rejected. They just felt like they was always competing. It's also like you're also like, yeah, the hangman. This is about being like different too. So this is something they've never experienced before, for sure, ever. They never felt like they was in a relationship with their ex, but with you, it'll feel like they're in an actual relationship full of love and glory. I'm hearing the Magician, and like we can have this power together. We can manifest together. Maybe not coming in like not maybe like not manifesting, but like build together. Like achieve, like it's us together, not just us. Of course, having your identity outside of your partner, but it's like it always just felt as though like the relationship was one-sided or was always competition. Now, they said it was all right in the beginning, but as time went on, it just always felt like they was competing, or their partner always was trying to outdo them or like make them not succeed, have them turn down certain offers and stuff like that. When you're going to support that. You're going to want them to succeed. You're going to want them to achieve. Again, this could have been an insecurity on their partners, like on the partner side, or they just didn't want them to succeed, or they just didn't want them to move forward. Why? I'm not even sure why they wouldn't want them to succeed or move forward. It could be that they partner was like really jealous, and they feel like if your future spouse succeeded, that would have them like they would have to compete with other women or other men. That can be the reason why. So they tried to hold them back, that's very selfish. So again, they was selfish because of their own insecurities. Also, for some, it could just be that they was competing with them all the time. Like just competing. What makes you different is that, yeah, you'll be like family. You're not going to try to compete them. You're going to compete with them. You're going to try to support them, right? You're going to support them, not try to support them. You're going to support them. You'll be their friend, their best friend, but also like a mentor to them, and vice versa. They'll be like a mentor to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, it's reciprocation. It's like equalness, right? Yeah, balance. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're two like balance, right? It's not going to be unbalanced. I don't know. It can also be that this person they was previous with had some unhealed wounds from previous relationships they was in, or just from what they saw growing up, that they didn't want that person to feel like they had any type of power over them, so they tried to like not have them succeed. Like how much sense that make, I don't know. Like I don't know if that make any sense. But yeah, but for this group, it's like one specific partner is coming out, not like partners with an S. But you'll be a team. You'll be like family. The difference is you'll feel like a friend, like a supportive partner, like you'll actually feel like family and not like you competing. You're gonna let them lead, but then also they will let you lead as well, as like this equalness. But it's like their previous partner didn't want them to succeed or lead, and they wanted to be the leader. They wanted to be the provider, and they didn't want like to take control of the other person, is what's coming through here. They wanted to be the leader. They wanted to be the provider, and the other person just wouldn't let them do it. I wouldn't let them. Again, I don't know if this other person was brainwashed into thinking like, I don't know. This person also, like some other additional information, also tried to accuse your ex-spouse with your ex-spouse. I mean, maybe this person was married once already. Your spouse. And please do not take that as no type of sign when I say your ex-spouse. Your spouse, your future spouse, they tried to accuse them of like hurting them or putting their hands on them just to make them look bad. After the fact, after the relationship, tried to slander their name and stuff like that. That's messed up. I wish I can go deep into that situation, but that's not what they're reading about. So that's what makes you different from their previous partner for this particular group. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did like the reading. That would be very much appreciated. Of course, you know, if this group didn't resonate, you can pick a different group. And until next time, people, bye-bye. Have a good one, okay? So, welcome to everyone who selected group 2. This will be y'all reading. You guys pick the 10 of hearts. Hopefully, it ain't too dark in here. I will be holding the cards up. Maybe you might not be able to see them, but I think y'all be able to see y'all cards because these white and the other ones was kind of darker cards. These lighter cards. But, yeah. This is in no way, shape, or form to bash the person's previous partner or partners. This is just to see, you know, what makes you different from their previous partner or partners, okay? If it comes out as if I'm bashing them, that's not my intention at all. So let's see, what makes you different from their previous partner or partner? We have damsel. Damsel, understand, light attributes is upright. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Now, the shadow of this would be waiting for a knight to provide for you seduction by romantic illusion. You know how they have the damsel in distress? Damsel, hopefully I'm saying that right. Always beautiful, it's like a princess. So, always beautiful, vulnerable, and in need of rescue specifically by a knight, must become empowered and learn to take care of herself. Princess is associated with romance, not distress. Shadow of the damsel accepts the women are weak and need protection. You can also be a man watching this as well. I feel like, you know, their previous partner had a certain expectation on them, their previous partners. Like, they expected them to do this and do that. They wanted them to rescue them. They wanted them to like do this and do that for them. They put a lot of pressure on them in a way, right? They pressured them to do this and do that. Provide me with this, provide me with that. I need you to be making this amount of money. I need you to be doing this and that. And what makes you different is you're not gonna be like that. I feel like maybe their previous partners used them for financial gain, probably. That can be something that's coming through here. They wanted to be rescued, so they may have used their looks to get with your partner, your future spouse. But you're not that type of person. Like, you have the energy where I can take care of myself. I don't need you to do it. But hey, if you want to do that, you can do it, which is going to make them want to do it because you're going to be like, I don't need you to do this and do that for me, which because you're not wanting them to do it, they're going to want to do it. When the previous people is like, they kind of like use them, what they can get out of them and like say, oh, I want you to buy me this, I want you to buy me that. Maybe they like the expensive things and wanted name brand type of stuff and all that, but you're not that type. And again, this is not to bash them in any way, shape, or form. And this is not to say, like, people can't have standards or won't, you know, this and that. I'm just saying that's what's coming through here. That's what makes you different. So this what makes you a princess, or this card is a princess card. But this would make this, I mean, this can make you a princess. Well, like, you know, if you're a man, like, try to make it fit for you, okay? Because you don't beg for nothing. Like, maybe their previous partner always had their hand out asking for something, which is okay to like, won't you ask your partner for something or whatever the case may be. Yeah, that's fine. But if you always got your hand out, always begging for something, and you not trying to, like, do nothing, or, like, it just always feel like they want something out of them, or trying to get something, or I want this, and it's always stuff expensive or stuff that you don't really need, that's when the issue comes in, right? Or I just feel like they feel like they was being used, like things was being taken from them in a way. You know what I mean? Like, when it's not going to be like that for you, because you damsel upright. Like, you understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Like, you can empower yourself and you know how to take care of it. So maybe also it can be another thing, like their previous partner didn't really, like, it's like They didn't really take care of themselves. Maybe they really didn't. I don't mean to say, like, I don't mean to be mean or whatever, but maybe they didn't really, like, keep themselves up. It could be also, like, what makes you different is you're more of a person who's neat, and maybe you know how to cook, and their previous partner didn't, like, and that, I mean, everybody should have a basic skill of knowing how to cook, y'all, like, you know what I mean, like, everybody, men and women. So you a grown-ass woman or man, you can't, you don't know how to cook, but if you don't know how to cook, I'm not trying to shame you, but I'm just saying, right? Maybe that's something, too, like, what makes you different is you can tear down in the kitchen. You can cook really good when their previous partner couldn't, right? Or, like, they didn't want to get in there and cook sometimes. Like, maybe they always relied on them, like, all the time, like, okay, if we're going to cook somewhere, what you cooking tonight? Well, you not going to try to cook tonight? You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. When it's like you know, let's cook together. Or, like, maybe they always wanted their partner to cook with them, and they never want to cook with them. Be like, no, you can go ahead on and cook. Like, I'm not doing that. I don't feel like it. Maybe they always wanted to play on their phone. Or it can also be another thing coming through here. They always talked on their phone a lot, even when they're in the company of them. Like, we're together. Why are you texting and talking on the phone? And I'm trying to spend time with you. And what makes you different is you don't do that. You live in the moment. This is some BS. It's like, it just feels like the previous partner was, like, really self-absorbed. We have the Ten of Cups, which is interesting because this group was represented by the Ten of Hearts. What makes you different is that they can see themselves having a family with you, settling down. Yeah, you still can't really see it though, even though these cards like they can see themselves having a family with you, settling down when they never, not once, had that feeling with their previous partners. We have the Artist coming through here. Judgment. Now, the Artist is like a visionary. Maybe for some of you, maybe you could be artists, and what makes you different is that they ain't never been with an artist before. You don't have to literally be an artist, though, right? For some of y'all. But it's like they have this as visionary energy. Like they have a vision with you. Also, it can be that you're really mystic and you have visions and stuff like that. Maybe they never been with someone who's more of a visionary or who's very spiritual. So you can be just a very spiritual energy, which is why you live in the moment. You don't really like be on the phone or on social media. That's another thing. Maybe their previous partner like stayed on social media all the time. I just feel like it's like they only wanted to just post them to let them know, like, let people know they was in a relationship, but they don't put no effort in the actual relationship. Like, I don't know, it's something like that. If y'all get what I'm saying, like, it was all for aesthetics, mostly. It just seemed like this person was self-absorbed. And then we have Judgment here. Like, with you, what makes you different is they feel purpose with you, with Judgment coming through here. They feel purpose. They feel vision with you. Or maybe this person can be an artist as well. Any type of artist. We have the Empress. Yeah. You're beautiful, right? You're beautiful. You are a goddess. What makes you different is you're an actual goddess. You're not the femme fatale. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you're a goddess. You're the Empress. Then we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, this is interesting. So they feel like you guys are a perfect match, unlike their previous partner. You have the Emperor and the Empress. So I'm going to put this down here. So that's 4 major arcana. We have the Knight of Wands coming through here as well. And the thing is like, it's not just physical. I feel like with their previous partners, the mistake they made was like falling in love with just like the physical appearance as well. And they like, that's another mistake I would never make. Like, I've grown from them. And it's like, although I will be physically attracted to you, it's like your soul is what I recognize. They're going to be like attracted to your soul, unlike their previous partners when it was just like physical attraction. It was just about the lust. And like once that burned out, they actually saw the true image of the person, they actually was not a match, and and vice versa. The person they were previously with realized they wasn't a great match either. They had stuff they might have didn't like about them as well. Again, I'm not trying to bash the ex-partners now, okay? We have the Six of Wands, and so it's like in the world, this is beautiful. It's also like you're not superficial. They had previous partners who were superficial. I don't know who this person is, or like why would they have these type of energies around them. They can be somebody of importance with the Six of Wands coming through here. And so they attracted a lot of these type of people. But it's like different with you. Like you're not a superficial person. You're all about family. And they actually like that you're closer to your family when, their previous partner or partner wasn't really close to their family, or they never really got to, like, it felt like their previous partner or partners didn't want them to meet their family or something like that. Or I felt like it could have been that your future spouse actually felt like they couldn't introduce them to their family because of just how they acted, like the person, how they acted. When with you, they'll put you, like they're going to be ready to show you off to the world, to their family, to whomever would listen and whoever would look like, hey, this is my wife, this is my husband, this is my girlfriend, my boyfriend, whatever the case, maybe whatever stage y'all at, right? This is my match, right? This divine counterpart. Excuse me, y'all, if you guys hear me chewing this gum. I'm getting a lot of tens coming through here as well. I see the Ace of Cups. I'm going to pull one more. The Four of Pentacles. And what makes you different as well is that they actually will feel this closeness with you. They will feel this closeness with you. They never felt close to anyone like that. They hermit. And they like the fact that you're not loud and obnoxious and stuff like that, that you're honest, Seven of Swords. When they had a lot of deceptive energies around them in their previous relationships, especially their recent ex, like it felt like they always put their friends before them. And of course, you're supposed to have friendships outside of your partner, or whatever the case may be, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, your spouse, whomever, right? But it just always felt like they was blowing them off. They wanted to spend time with them, be like, no, I'm going to, me and Julia, whomever, I'm just going with the first name, popped them in my head. We going to the mall, we going shopping. So, this going to have to wait, right? But they'd be like, I wanted to, like, spend time with you today. Like, we didn't even spend time yesterday. We didn't spend time the day before that. I want to spend time with you. Like, can she wait? Like, you was just with her yesterday. This is just an example. Like, no, like, you just going to have to wait. It's like they was just very self-absorbed. And then, of course, like, for some of them, like, they'll be like, and where your card at? Like, because I'm going to need to be able to pay for my stuff. I don't know, just very superficial. I'm about to say superstitious. very superstitious. Let me stop playing. But very superficial. That's what I'm getting here. Like they always want them waiting on them hand and foot, but didn't do nothing for them. Didn't try to spend time with them. Then, of course, like when this person, another message come through here, when your spouse went to break up with them, or went to like cut things off, they begged them to say, come on, I'm going to do better, this, that, and the third. Yeah, because the free ride is over. You can't use them for their money no more, or whatever the case may be, right? It don't matter how much this person was making or makes. It's just like they use them for their money, the hermit. For some of them, maybe even some of them went in debt for this person. But that's what makes you different from your future spouse's previous partner. Thank you guys for watching, our partners. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you did, in fact, like the reading, that would be very much appreciated. Of course, if this group didn't resonate, you're always welcome to pick a different group. And until next time, beautiful people, bye-bye. Have a good one. So hello and welcome to everyone. Selected group 3. You guys picked the 9 of Hearts. Okay. So let's see what makes you different from your future spouse's previous partner, our partner. Okay. We have the Alchemist. So immediately I'm getting this. I know y'all can't see this because it's kind of dark in here, but it's really about what I'm saying and you feeling the energy. And you know, these cards may be mainly for visual purposes. You know, mainly, but you know, you don't need to see the cards in order to feel the energy and to hear what I'm saying. Okay, immediately the first message I'm getting is that you're not. I feel like they previous partners was a lot of vampires. You know, if you want to say vampires, I know that's overused or whatever, and I hate using a lot of words and stuff people overuse and stuff like that for every single thing. But their previous partners might have was vampires or like some the energy out of them in some type of way, like to where people they knew recognized, like you looking sick, you look like something wrong with you, right? They transform them in ways in a negative way, but for you with the alchemist coming through here, what makes you different is you will transform them to where they will glow, right? You'll give them golden wisdom, right? Because you have good intentions. Again, I'm not trying to bash the ex-partners, but that's what's coming through here, okay? Let me see, the alchemist. It's an A. It's at the front, girl. We have wizard, magician, scientist, okay? In the highest manifestation seeks complete spiritual transformation. In the highest, okay. All these archetypes share the same. Yeah. So it's like you make them light up instead of dim their light, in a way, is what's being said here. Because I'm reading this intuitively. You know, when they having a bad day, you'll make them like more feel better. Just you simply walking in the room. When, you know, an ex-partner of theirs or ex-partners, they made them feel worse. I don't know if this person can be, look, we have femme fatale at the bottom of the deck. This could be like, suck the energy out of them in a way. This kind of is giving group 2 a little bit, because I mentioned femme fatale in the last group, but it's a different energy coming through here. Right? It's like they might have, you know what else I'm getting? Especially a previous ex they had, like they probably was just overly attached to them. They could have been like not even realizing until like towards the end of the relationship or later on when it was kind of too late and the damage was already done, the mental damage, that they was like kind of being cut off from their family and friends. Just so this person can have control over them. And that's effed up. Especially the recent ex. I'm not talking about all their previous partners. All of them wasn't like that. Just the most recent one. Whether the most recent one was a year ago, 2 years, or 3 years ago. The last one. So they probably cut them off from their family and friends. You know how that's abuse. Because they wanted them to themselves. If I can't have you, nobody else can, that's heading into the dangerous territory. It's good that they got out of that. And y'all, I'm actually getting the energy, like maybe even, they might even caught them like trying to poison them. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. Like, I gotta be honest, that's what I'm picking up. Like, they might have was trying to poison them or make them sick. Or like they was making them sick so that they was like weak in a way. And it could be like this person like pressed charges on them or like they took them to court and stuff, your spouse. That's crazy. Because you got femme fatale now. Again, they previous partner could have been a man or a woman. You can be a man or a woman, but that's what's coming through here. Right? This is like a Black Widow energy. I don't know, it's giving a Lifetime movie. You know how them Lifetime movies all be the same movie, just different plots where the person be going crazy out of their mind. You know what I mean? They have like this unhealthy obsession. We have the Green Woman. See, it's similar to group 2, but it's different. Right? Because this is the Empress. Like, again, the ex could have femme fatale energy. This is Black Widow energy when you have Empress energy. So I don't know if you was confused between this group and group 2, but it's still different. It's not the same, though. We have the Mirror, so this is the Hangman. Excuse me, y'all, if y'all can hear that gum. We have Two of Stones challenge. We have balance, see? So this Two of Stones, and then you have Temperance, balance. I don't know. It's something here about this person. And also for some of you, you know, they ex could have been also someone who drank a lot. And when they drank, they got crazy or they did some things. Then after they sober up, they apologizing for what they did. Their ex could have been an alcoholic here with Temperance coming through here. You know, and it was unbalanced. Like it challenged. You know, there could have been some physical abuse for some of y'all. They hit them or verbally abused them or both. Or just like when they got the alcohol in their system, it's just like they turn into a different person. For some of you, they was all right when they were sober, but like they couldn't keep dealing with it. It's like it was coming through here, and they like the simple fact. What makes you different is that some of y'all don't even drink alcohol. Which, if you drink alcohol, that's fine too, as long as you know you're not addicted to alcohol, you're not an alcoholic, whatever the case may be. And if you are, like, you need to go get you some help or whatever. I hope you get the help you need. But they will like the simple fact that you don't drink, period. That you don't drink a lot. When the other partner was an alcoholic, and then you have the Two of Vessels here. This is the Two of Cups, attraction. It's like they actually will feel like their heart is on fire with you. They will actually feel some type of connection with you. You know, it won't feel like misery. In some of their previous relationships, they was miserable. It just could have been like it was something karmic for them to have certain relationships with some horrible people. Like one of them could have been an alcoholic. Another one could have just been somebody who tried to cut them off from their family. You know how they have people who seem to always attract in negative type of people, because them be vampires. I'm not even going to use them spiritual terms, okay? That's just too heavy for some of y'all. Like that, y'all need to be more awakened for that. But because this person could be a chosen person, and you are too, which is why, you know, the Two of Cups came out, because y'all the perfect match. This will be your mirror. They're going to draw in dark energies who just want to suck away their energy, right? Then you have the Stag. I believe this is Justice. I think. Because I know, you know, 8 sometimes is Justice, like originally is Justice, and then 11 would be like Strength, right? Originally. But I think in this deck, this would be Justice. Yeah, for some of you, this person took this person to court. Or like this person actually had to serve time from the harm they done to them. So it could have been something serious. They love the fact that you're not abusive. You won't be emotionally abusive, physically abusive, an alcoholic. You know, a person who's not taking them away from the people that they love. Like, you're not trying to overpower them. You're not trying to control them, right? And I know it's like the bar is low. You know, people, you know, that you would probably think, oh, well, the bar is hell. The bar is low. But literally, they have experienced a lot of tough relationships and stuff like that. Again, that could have been something karmic they had to go through. I'm not saying they deserved it, but that's what's coming through here. Excuse my shirt, y'all. It is a little bleached, so, but I ain't dirty or nothing like that, okay? We have the Queen of Arrows, Swan. Let me get 2 more. Swords. And the Knight of Bows. And also, they will love the simple fact, and what makes you different is you care about their mental well-being. When, you know, their previous partner or partners did not really care. They didn't ask them how they were feeling inside. They didn't, you know, ask them what they needed help with, or what they needed help to transition with, or whatever. You know what I mean? Their previous partner didn't want to go nowhere, didn't want to do nothing. What makes you different is you're willing to go places and do things with them. Like, they've never really actually had like a beautiful relationship like that what they will have with you, which is why they're going to marry you. The Knight of Bows. So they love the simple fact that you're adventurous, right? You'll bring them a lot of fulfillment. Also, what makes you different is you like to travel, or even if you're not a type of person who travel right now, like, they'll like the simple fact that you're going to like to travel with them and do all types of fun activities with them out, besides, look at this, the forest lover, besides just the ancestors, besides just going partying and stuff like that. Ain't nothing wrong with them things as long as everything. A lot of things is all right in moderation. You know what I mean? Which that's what Temperance can speak about, moderation. You'll like to do things in moderation, right? You're not the type of person who wants to go out and party, go to a bar and drink and, take shots and do all of that craziness and stuff like that, which ain't nothing wrong with that. No shade to people who do that type of stuff, but you'll like to do like activities that doesn't involve drinking. It seemed like one of their previous partners or some of their previous partners just wanted, every time they do something, they always got to drink alcohol. Like, you don't have to drink alcohol to have a good time all the time. I hate that. Like, if you feel like you need to drink alcohol to have a good time, then that's on you. But I'm just saying, that's stupid. Like, you don't have to drink alcohol all the time to have a good time. Damn. Like, sometimes just have a good time. Right? The ancestor, that's the Hierophant and the forest lover. So this is definitely your future spouse, and you guys as ancestors are bringing you together for sure. So that's good that y'all future spouse is going to be y'all divine counterparts in a lot of these groups, okay? What also makes you different is that you will come to them when you're about to make some big old decision. Before you make a big old decision that will affect them, you're going to talk to them about it. You're not going to go and make the decision and then they find out later on, like, they're going to be like, why you didn't talk to me about this? You didn't ask me about this first before you did it. Like, we're supposed to have that understanding. So you can actually sit down and before you make a decision, you actually talk to them about it before you make this big ass decision that's going to affect them or your relationship. People who do that, that's stupid. Like, if you're going to do something that's going to affect your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, or boyfriend, like that's going to affect your relationship, you have to talk to them before you do stuff. Of course, you can do what you want to do, but at the same time, like, if you know it's going to affect that person, then you need to talk to them first about it. Okay? At least. Let's get one more card. Let me see. The Queen of Stones, yeah. And you actually feel like home. You guys can share a past life together as well. You actually feel like home, right? I feel like you're also a person who is clean. Like, you keep stuff clean. Like, they ex-partner could have been somebody who trifling, who don't clean nothing up, who likes stuff. See, let me tell y'all something about somebody. Some people, bathroom and kitchen, gonna tell you a lot about them, okay? If they bathroom or kitchen toe up, they nasty. And that is just a fact. Like, that's a deal breaker for me. If you somebody who trifling, don't you even think about trying to holler at Donnescha, okay? Because, so they like the simple fact that you are somebody who's clean. You keep stuff neat and tidy. You're not nasty. And when their previous partner could have been nasty, you know what I mean? Like, they don't clean nothing up. Hair all in the sink. Hair all in the shower. Hair all in the tub. Bathroom nasty. They go up in there cook or something like that, and they leave the kitchen all tore up. You don't want to clean the dishes and stuff like that. Have dishes all in the sink. Like, when you're not that type of person, you might be a clean freak or something like that, all right? Ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Yeah, the Nine of Stones, tradition. They like the simple fact that you do hold some traditional mindsets. When the ex-partner ain't really have too much of a traditional mindset. Not that it have to be tradition in the sense of being in the 50s, 40s, whatever. And that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a tradition in a way where some hints of tradition is in there, right? It's like you just know how to keep things together and in order. When their ex-partner was like disordered, like it was this, they previous partner could have had some type of disorder, but not saying like there's something wrong with the person if they had a disorder. Like, you kept stuff in order when they previous partner was like disorganized, and their life was all in shambles and stuff like that. It seemed like something always was going on with them, and it's like it's always a problem. They love to argue. When you the type of person is like, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna discuss it, we're gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna argue, right? So that's what makes you different. So that's all I have for everyone who selected group 3. Thank you guys for watching. Of course, if this group did not resonate, you're always welcome to pick a different group. And until next time, beautiful people, bye-bye. Have a good one.